What's going on? What's going on, you guys? What's up, you little angels? So I gotta preface this video with trigger warnings. Trigger warnings for all the warnings. There might be sensitive material that your little angel ears might not want to hear. So viewer discretion's advised, and this is for educational purposes and not to glorify any of the topics about to be discussed here. And if yeah, thank you Tinkerbell. I'm just getting the new live chat up right quick here, and then we should be good to go. And then if anything else happens, I'll know what's up.
And what kind of life is that little boy gonna have by the time he's 20? He's, you know, and then those behavioral patterns, that food behavioral pattern is gonna follow him into life, leading him down a dark path of obesity. He's already obese. He was already obese, which is gonna lead him to an early grave. It's just sad. I hate to witness stuff like that, really. This kid is not paying attention. You see her at a stop sign?
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Jordan Valier became a member.
Hey, for becoming a member, Jordan Valier.
You had a stop sign. Sorry, not me. I had a different stop sign. Oh God, here we go.
Oh, I actually did not set up the auto redirect. Whoops. Oopsies. I said it would auto redirect. It did not. Sorry, guys.
Here we go again on this road. What are you doing, lady? Get out the way. Oh God. Are you going right there?
I'm sorry, guys. That was my bad.
Oh shoot. Oh damn it. Hold on, y'all. They're back in. There ain't no damn park. I swear to God, somebody swings up in there. I'm gonna be mad. I gotta get gas. Never ending cycle. Okay, Jesus. I also need to throw away trash. Oh. Trash. I know I threw trash in here. Trash.
Okay. I see what's going on. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I did that. I did that to myself. Well, kinda. I opened a door.
Will y'all watch the gas pump while I use the bathroom?
I was joking.
Thank you. It's pumping.
Balatro is an E-rated game. On like the fucking Nintendo Switch, bro. They got me for... I don't even want to say the word. I don't even want to say the fucking word. But that's what they got me for on the last stream. Because I made a joke. And then some idiot was like, oh, we'll just report it. And since it like looks like I'm playing poker or something, that's what's up. So Brooke can talk about the most graphic shit you've ever heard in your life, but I can't play Balatro on stream. Cool. And I fucking hate appealing this kind of shit, because they can just be like, oh no, yeah.
Oh, I need some electrolytes. It's hot. Here I go again on my own. Going down the old road. 5768. 5768. Imagine that 4 or 5 times a damn week. Well, there went part of my truck payment that I didn't have anyways. All right. We gonna run, fam? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see my little hometown? Well, this is the town that raised me. I moved here for the first time at 16, and then 17, and then I've been back and forth since. Now everything's here. I got all my property here, P.O. box here, you know. Speaking of which, I need to take keys to that other P.O. box, the old one. I gotta take keys over there. Shit. I can do it Monday. I don't think they're open today. I don't know. I know that the mail used to run every day, but it doesn't anymore.
It really sucks. Sucks so fucking bad, man. I was like, finally, a game I can play on stream that like people aren't.
Where is my phone?
Fucking people hate Call of Duty, man. Well, that was a fun 3 days of playing that game.
I guess I'll call Allie on Monday. Be like, hey, what's up? How do you want me to relinquish the truck? Start this all over again. Because as of, what's today, the 7th? Yeah, as of today, I owe 3 payments. Even though I don't, I owe 2. So, all of it's recorded, everything. I'm not going to get into it, but they messed up paperwork. So, of course, penalize me. My checks from YouTube are way less than $1,000 a month. 600, 500, it just depends. I've had 2 or 3 that was only 300, so I can't do nothing about it. I tried. I got a job. The internet trolls called, got me fired. All of it's out of my hands, you know. I've done my part. I fill out job applications every day. I do interviews every week. I do my part. I can't do no better than what I've done. It's in God's hands. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. I did that last year. I will never be broken like I was last year. We're past that. I need socks. Where's my running shoes? Where's my running shoes? I put on my running shoes and I was a running. And I didn't stop. Simple confession, you're my obsession. Am I the only one that listens to songs on repeat sometimes? When there's a new song, I get obsessed. When there's a new song. And it's a
Jordan
banger.
Valia just gifted 1 memberships.
Thank you for gifting the membership. Welcome's a woman.
I was right. Remember yesterday we were over here and I said, is that a cop car backed into this car lot? This used car lot? It was. Because it's gone. It's gone. It was a cop parked there like he was a car to be bought. And it was a cop. He was probably either A, hiding, or B, trying to sneak somebody, clocking people. I don't know, one of the two. Probably hiding. Probably hiding. Where can I park? I love this church. I'm gonna get married in a church just like this one day.
I just yell at YouTube for not letting me play my video games. Stupid fucking YouTube.
Little red door, white church. It's cute. I'm gonna park right here. 2-hour parking. Free parking. Yeah.
We're gonna freeze? Don't freeze. Don't freeze on me. Be breezy.
Free parking. Yeah.
Oh. That time of day. That time of day where Brooke Do you think she's just like not charging her phone or something? Like, why is it like this all the time? All of the times. All of the time.
Only fucking people that give a fuck about this country. I was just as brainwashed as everybody else. Yeah, this is what you'll become Republican real quick when you lose everything, especially when you've worked your whole fucking life.
Actually doesn't make sense if the liberals like give out free shit. But she claims she's like, the liberals just give everybody everything.
What they say, every baby's born a Democrat.
This specific YouTube channel, let's check. I can go see. But I know that she started posting videos to YouTube as Honest Heather back in 2017, maybe even before that. But her channel was made on April 15th, 2018. So pretty much close to the same time that she was posting on the other channel and like to the John Large Facebook.
Every adult becomes a Republican, something like that. So fucking true. So fucking true. Half the people that come to my channel spreading hate, they don't even have a fucking job. They're lonely old men sitting at home gaming and watching TV every day. You know how I know? Ask me how I know. I'll tell you how I know. Because we have more of the 20 to 30 population who are grown men, specifically sitting out of work and sitting at home. It's an epidemic. They're not working. They're living in mom and daddy's basement. Yeah, it's an epidemic. You think I'm joking? Go talk to Jordan Peterson. He'll tell you. He talks about it on his channel almost.
Yeah, pretty much the whole time. I think she's been in her truck.
Almost every week. It's the same motherfuckers that come and spread hate on my channel. Losers. The epitome of loser. I don't see no outlet nowhere, y'all. No, this explains a lot now. This is why I see homeless people loitering in businesses, and the public absolutely has a problem with it. There's nowhere to even phone. Nowhere. I've been 6, 7 businesses. Hell, even walking into a bathroom in certain spots, they don't want you to do that with a book bag on. They think you got drugs on you. And here's the most do. So I get it. I'm not even gonna walk in. If I know your problem with it, I ain't even gonna walk in. But here's the thing. Here's one of the reasons I needed to be in this area. I needed to make sure that people knew me, because a lot of the people that I'm gonna have to walk to.
I'm being bullied now. Here's the thing about like being bullied on the internet. You can just not read. I can just not read chats from fucking people I don't know, first of all. Second, like your brain can pick up words. I don't know. I don't believe in this online bullying thing.
And deal with on a daily basis. They know my character. They've dealt with me exclusively for 2 years. Know I'm a good person. They know what I'm trying to do. They the vision.
Why would such a crypto success be jealous of little old me?
They're not doubting it. So that's why I wanted to be in this fucking area. But then you got your bad, the little teenagers that fucking want to pull up and harass me in the middle of the night. You know, once again, same type of loser that I talk about. If you work a job, I'm never talking about you. Maybe I need to clarify what a loser is and what it's not. If you
I like this. James defines what losers are and aren't as well.
Work a job, you're not a loser.
Well, okay, so you must be a loser then, Brooke.
Specifically talking about people who mooch off their fucking parents, people who have generational fucking wealth.
You inherited like all the assets and shit. I don't understand where this is coming from. Did she? Okay, actually, she says she used to paint fences, or she was Tom Sawyer. That's how she got all her money. DJ, thank you for the 5.
Who've never a day in their fucking life.
I don't know why Ashley doesn't announce the stickers.
Who bitch and cry that they're fucking 400 pounds and can't fucking tie their shoes, but
I don't know why you're putting timeout, CDH. I don't put people in timeout. I'll ban them. If I see one thing I don't like, I'll ban you. Like, I guess whoever put you in timeout was doing you a favor. The mods are usually pretty more lenient with people than I am.
But they continue to fucking be gluttonous. That's the type of people I'm talking about. And then when I have to deal with them in society, they try to bully me. And when I say, look at you, like I did today. Look at you. It's no surprise you're over here talking shit to me after I slept and fell in a damn water puddle. No surprise. No surprise. Look at you. Bitch, you don't even respect yourself. Why would I think you would ever respect me? Look at what you've done to yourself.
Oh, thanks, Sunkiss.
So I'm gonna walk over here. There's like some cell phone places. Maybe they got an outlet. I doubt it. And here's the thing about doing this. There's no way that I can sleep tonight. There's nowhere for me to sleep. My best bet is to actually post up at a business somewhere and ask them, like tomorrow, like, I don't know, somewhere, maybe the laundromat, somewhere safe like that where I'm under camera. I can walk in and pretend like I'm washing my clothes and really nap in the corner or something. You can't fall asleep in.
Does Critters think Randy's PB&J? I know that he said that Joe Mama and something else with the mama in the name is PB&J. Did I miss him saying that he thinks Randy's PB&J?
Places like that, people call the fucking police on you.
I think I was speculating on that as well, because I was like, what other guy would be this invested with Brooke after being blocked so many times and had been like shit talked to out the ass, and 11 grand is a lot of money, you know what I mean? To be treated that way.
This is why I went through so much fucking gas when I had that truck, and that's another thing. People don't have fucking $1,000 truck payments. They can't put themselves in my shoes. There's no outlets, you guys, none. It's almost like they do it intentionally so that homeless people are not around here. And my phone's gonna die. I have no other way. I lost the fucking cord on the fucking hike up here, for goddamn sakes. I had to hike a river, a legitimate fucking river. My feet are fucking bleeding. And yeah, I got this car up here stalking me. They're closed. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but these businesses are closed.
That's true. Yeah, if Randy's in his 70s, that's why I think he doesn't. Well, that's one of the reasons I think he probably still helps Brooke out when he can, because he probably doesn't know the extent of everything she said about him online.
They pulled up when I was in the parking lot. People like, you're paranoid. No, bitch. It's called survival instinct. Survival instincts. I wouldn't even be alive today if I wasn't paranoid. Jesus.
You're a knight?
Let's go check this old business out. There's an old one over here.
Is she live again? Or live cut out on the other one?
I'm not gonna get up in there, though.
Gonna climb a tree? For real?
It is not safe to sleep anywhere.
Well, I'm excited to see her go sleep in a tree after this. Then I don't even know how long I've been going live for now, because I had to redo the streams.
Oh, I don't. I did last year. I'm not this year. Can't do that, you know? It's gorgeous.
She's in Ontario, Canada, guys. That's what she says. Yeah, Uncle Randy has a flip phone? Probably. I can probably... Let me see if I can put...
Welcome to North Carolina. Home of the woods. God, it's so pretty. You'll see that. Summertimes are absolutely gorgeous here. Winter's pretty too when it snows, but I ain't no snow bunny now. I just ain't, okay? I'm like a summer squirrel. That's what I am. I'm a summer squirrel. If you've seen me in a tree, you know it's true. All right. Ain't it pretty? It's gorgeous. Weather is great in Canada. It's great here too. Hello to Canada.
There, now you guys know when it's live or not.
Oh, there goes a squirrel. There's an old tire I could throw around. Oh, exercise ring closed. We done all the hard work today, y'all. Look at us go. Look at us go. Oh, man. Look at this stream. Crystal clear water. So pretty. Hear the birds.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear. Who says that line? We could do a game show.
It's a good one.
What wool cow says crystal clear? For 200 points.
One goes up there. Yeah, I want to go to explore.
That's right, CT and Jill.
Okay, you talked me into it. Let's go.
It's
I've never been up
truth
here. Hope it's not private property. What brings you into the county jail?
Running by train tracks.
It's train tracks. You want to follow them? I do. Probably need to take out a headphone so we can hear a train if it comes. Let's go. Get it together. Woo-hoo. Told you what the hell
I gotta pee, so smoke a bowl. I'll be back.
my service messing up. Can't see. We don't do retracted messages on this channel. I wonder if this goes to the middle of town. I bet you it does. All my life I fucked up and I can't deny. I'm trying my best to get it together. Woo-hoo. Oh look, rubber. Woo-hoo. Ouch, stick.
Wow, Brooke. Wow, I can't even leave. Like, go silent in my ear, and I'm like, Mamma Mia. She left us again. Her connection's just like terrible. Terrible. What are we gonna do with her? What are we gonna do? Whoop. Not search Google for the frame in this video. That won't make sense. But we're gonna watch this.
Over here and it's too wet. When I say I'm walking on
Gonna go sleep in a tree.
grass and mud puddles just squish up. It's like squish, squish, squish. That shit's wet. You can't sit on that. And I can't sleep on concrete. My plan was to go out into the damn woods and climb a tree.
Why can't we do that?
I'm fucking terrified.
Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be back right now. I saw the be right back sign up, but I want to see her climb the tree. I also want to make more coffee and smoke weed. Do I have any vape pens?
I had a perfectly good truck. But you know,
That's
YouTube
awful
doesn't
now.
pay well at all. And when you get your first check, they're not
YouTube don't pay well. That's why I keep doing YouTube every day.
tell you how to do it so that they can hold off on payment. You know what I mean? It's just a scam. It's a scam. It's so they can say, oh, well, sorry we didn't get that to you in time. Every time I start a new job, it seems like it's always some scam nowadays. That's how it was at my job that I sued. I'm suing people. Currently in the middle of a lawsuit, you know? Supposed to be preparing for that. It's pretty
Yeah, I've fallen asleep in some precarious places that I probably shouldn't be sleeping in.
important. I'm actually doing the case. I'm actually read myself, and I actually have extensive history with law. So, you know, I don't know where to go. I know there's a bench over here at this Walmart, but I don't know if they'll damn call the law on me for sitting there. I have not sat down in a fucking chair the entire day. Since I stepped out of my vehicle, I have not sat down. Once my phone dies, I'm gonna be bored out of my mind. I don't have a book. I don't have anything. Probably just fucking cry the whole fucking night, to be honest. But this is what everybody wanted, because I wouldn't sell my soul. That's what it boils down to. My whole life.
Who wanted to buy your soul anyways? I don't think Brooke's soul is that valuable.
My whole life. Because I would not sell my soul. I've been punished. I've been beat. You name it, I've been through it.
Look,
all
your thing
because
ended
I have a
again.
mouth on me, and I say, wait a second, that's not true. You're lying. You're always going to be it if you're doing good things. It's easier to just be a shitty person, absolutely. But that's not going to get you into heaven. Also, being just
Stripping gets into heaven.
a good person is not going to get you in. Fun fact.
What did she say the other day? Jesus forgives me for all my sins.
It's having the ability to be a complete fucking monster and not being.
This was from September 2024 when she pretended like her truck was getting repossessed.
See, that's what people don't understand about me. I'm actually a very sweet fucking person if people would let me be. But there's some motherfucker y'all we gotta pop up and bring it out. And I'm doing nothing but defending myself. That's what I've been doing my whole life. I ended up in prison for defending my friend. That's what the fight was over. Someone else, not even me. Go figure. Yeah, I don't really start fights. I don't think I've ever started a fight in my entire life, to be honest.
Except generator lady and a Wawa lady.
Every time I've ever been in a fight, it was because someone started it with me.
Planet Fitness lady.
But see, people don't want you to do that. They don't want you to defend yourself. They want you to fall to the
I don't know, Kurt. Did you see her? She read a comment today saying that you're a member of this channel, and she was like, "Brr, everyone who I think is my friend leaves me, blah, 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 blah." But then, I can't remember what she said about you. She said something, and I was like, you can't say that about Critter, because you guys are best friends.
ground and just roll over and take it.
I don't think it was that bad, but I was like, you can't be saying that. I think she said you were like two-faced or something.
Society doesn't like fighters. Society also doesn't like success stories. They say they do. That's bullshit. There's that fucking cat. There's the cat that's been swinging off my car. But I'm crazy, right?
I mean, like, you found one cat somewhere in North Carolina, and your truck isn't even near here, so why am I going to assume that this was the cat that was swinging off your truck?
But I'm crazy, crazy. There's two of them right there. Do you see it? Black cat right there under the tree. Yeah, but I'm crazy. Remember when they called me meth heads? I had a wild cat. This is the same parking lot that I've slept in exclusively since we got back West Virginia. So I was right.
If the live stream that I took down, well, I didn't take it down, but I just like I switched streams. I'll see if it has transcripts, and then I can just search for your name, because I was like, what? You can't say that about Critter. But if I can't, then I don't know where I'd be able to find it without transcript because she didn't mention your name. She was just like, oh my god, the haters, the whatevers.
Right. Fucking stray
And she said she was in Ontario, Canada.
animal. I thought it was the black one. That's a whole nother cat. Don't be looking at me for food. I might turn you into food. Damn, start me a fire and make you a shish kebab. I'm eating the cats. I'm eating the dogs. Seriously. Now I see why people fucking eat animals. I get it. I'm wondering if it tastes anything like chicken. Seriously. That was my first thought when I said that. I said, well, I wonder what it really does taste like. Jesus, what's wrong with me? I mean, I got hungry over there, but there's nothing open and they won't serve me through the McDonald's drive-thru. So I was just
No transcripts yet.
like, fuck it. Hell, by tomorrow, I'm going to be so stinky, I'm not even going to feel comfortable walking into a restaurant. There comes a point where, you know, you stink and you know you stink, so you don't want it anywhere public. Imagine not feeding yourself because you know you stink.
What?
The closest for me is probably a half day's walk, maybe a day's walk. And I can't walk there on this hip. That was the plan. I actually got started and then was like, what the fuck? I'm hurting so bad and my phone's gonna die. So I'm out there. I have no way to call anybody if something happens. I've got half a bottle of water.
Why are we live streaming? Why are we wasting all the battery on a live stream then?
I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna sit here and just do what I can until, I mean, I've got like 6 hours till the sun comes up. So I don't know, man. One thing I do know is I'm not spending no money on a fucking hotel room. It's meaningless spending like that led even living in my car to start with. Let's not forget, I had $2,000 rent and it was $1,000 rent in Charlotte. When I first got clean, I got me a nice spot in Charlotte, North Carolina. This economy is bullshit and it's not gonna get better until somebody does something
You should do a live stream on me. I'd be honored. Do it up.
about it. Until enough of us are fucking homeless and we actually go kick down the government's fucking doors and said, listen here, motherfucker, you about to start doing something to fix this. I don't know who you need to deport. All I know is that there's 60,000 American beds in just New York alone. Homeless shelter. 63,000 beds.
I don't got police records because I'm a good little angel.
Every single one of them is being taken by illegal immigrants. So the next time you see a homeless person, there's a good chance that homeless person doesn't want to be in that. And there's just no fucking shelter for them to get back on their feet. And
Worst thing I ever did was sell weed. Never got caught for that.
let me tell you something else. Shelters can be some of the most dangerous places for a woman to be. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Society has this what homelessness looks like, and they're wrong. They're wrong. The new homeless, this new generation that's becoming homeless,
New breed of homeless?
we're different. We are. We had
Built
dreams.
fucking different.
We worked. We paid our bills. And society shit on and shit on us and shit on us till we couldn't even take care of ourselves anymore. It's a miracle, I'm even saying. This is exactly what my abuser wanted when he evicted me out of my own property. And I fought for a year to keep my truck. Look for work. That's what took me under. Absolutely. What took me under was looking for work. I should have never went to anywhere, especially to another state, looking for another job. Even though I had tons of interviews and I should have never done it. I knew that a criminal record was bad. I knew that it hadn't been 10 years. I knew that a lot of these places are funny about that now. And I knew that people didn't like child abusers. I'm not a child abuser, but they have me, you know? That's what... I'm gonna stop defending myself. You make yourself look guilty when you defend yourself. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say, when they mark me a child abuser, let society think I am. Hell, the rest of them do. What do I give a fuck at this point? What do I give a fuck at this point? The plan, and you know, it's not rocket science. And one day we're gonna go over the motion of discovery, and I'm gonna point out the inconsistency.
She has 2 laptops, 3 phones, and an Apple Watch, and then 3 phones in storage. So 6 phones. I didn't even know she had 6 phones until the other day.
To you. Also, go look into an Alford plea. How many people they give an Alford plea to? It's usually done when the state doesn't want to deal with the trial. They know that they don't have enough evidence, but at the same time, they've already charged you and they want to make an example out of you. So they're hoping that you're dumb enough to listen to your court-appointed me, and I was. I was. He told me I couldn't go to trial. He said, if you go to trial, you're going to end up in prison. For a misdemeanor? You sure about that? I didn't go to prison because I didn't harm my daughter.
She was doing a workout routine. She was either lifting, she's doing something with the kettlebell or the dumbbell or whatever the fuck that thing is. And if the live chat's still up, you can see somebody in chat say, Critter Bones a member, and then she says, so I can't remember the exact words. I don't want to misquote her.
You can best believe this was 2016. That was back when we're convicting people for a lot less, honey. You best believe if
I remember being like, oh, she knows.
I did that and they had evidence of it, they would have locked me up and threw away the key because they had been fucking with me since I was 12. Since I was 12. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna... My head started freaking hurting. That's probably because I haven't eaten. My feet and ankles and my hips are killing me, though. I literally cannot walk anymore.
Baby
It's
doll.
impossible. I'm gonna end up in the hospital with some kind of fucking something messed up that they're gonna... I mean, seriously, it hurts that bad. And I weight lift. Like, I couldn't imagine doing this every day, trying to get to a job or trying to get... People don't understand. There's one place in this city to even get Wi-Fi. And we were just at it, and it's off. I was gonna go live on my computer. I tried to, and it wouldn't let me.
Live on your computer? Did she used to do that? I've never seen Brooke go live horizontally or from the computer. What would that be like?
They cut the Wi-Fi off 10 minutes before they closed. How convenient. It was on. And I had my laptop out trying to clean out my bag.
What is this? Just taking shots in the dark. I don't have kids. Mamma mia. I bet Steve's a deadbeat dad. Yeah, I just give up that energy, huh?
And then 5 minutes later, I went to cut it on, and you can probably... I don't know, man. It was off all of a sudden.
I need your help. The kid's like in a thorn bush. I'm watching Brooke. I'm watching Breezy Briefs with Brooke. I can't look after a kid. I would, if I had kids, man, I wouldn't be on fucking YouTube.
And I don't think they close till 2 o'clock, but... They will not let you come to the drive-thru and order food. They're worried they're gonna get robbed, and I get it. People have robbed them that way. Ain't that fucked up? 1 or 2 bad cases done robbed the damn McDonald's through the drive-thru window, and now they can't
Our squirrel children.
even serve people that way. Y'all have a safe night. We'll talk whenever I get my phone charged, because it's gonna be dead in a minute. So, if something ever happens to me, I did not go missing on my own.
Just keep playing hooked with phonics with them. I'll be back eventually.
And I should have never fucking brung up drugs. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Good night. Pray for me, because God knows I need it.
So now she's outside of Walmart or something with the hat. This is the same hat I have,
So I know that my computer
except mine's gray.
would charge my devices, but apparently it'll charge my vape and anything else that I have a cord for. Since I lost my C charger, I can't plug up my computer to this. I found this... I'm gonna get a violation for the music, but it's fine. I'm trying to stay up till 5. There's a breakfast spot that opens. I can go in there and get breakfast, get a hot cup of coffee. Oh, I started moving because my back is hurting so bad. Sitting on the ground, I don't see how anybody does this all day. I mean, my back, my knees, everything hurts from walking all the...
Oh, she's back live again, but I don't know for how long.
Around since I got back to North Carolina. They thought they were going to come over to the park and approach me.
Oh?
That's recorded. Then I catch them driving around town looking for me. This is a small town. It consists of one main street, a few old buildings. There's nothing else here but me. This is crazy.
Call me crazy. Home
So it was
now.
2 black guys in a black Jeep Cherokee with the tag LAX 2150. It's on my page, my last live. Hold on, I want to see if I can watch it. And then there's a short that is trying to upload now of when I caught them going towards the train tracks and coming out of the train track. The train tracks go through the city. We were running on the train tracks. They were going towards one part of the train tracks that I would have ran into. Listen to what I'm fucking telling you. They were waiting for me at the end of the train tracks.
People can't be around the train tracks. Only Brooke can be around train tracks and not be the nefarious one.
This is not a fucking game. It hasn't been for 2
Alright, being stalked like a Walmart shelf.
goddamn years. And I'm sick of the fucking gaslighting when I catch these fuckers in person, on camera, and then I go through shit like this. People victim blame so fucking much.
Yeah, main character syndrome. That's a really good way to put it, yeah. She thinks everything's revolving around her at all times.
So it was at the beginning. I just got to the park. Where's it at? I haven't for the past 2 days. But you know, since I have their license plate number and I have them on camera twice stalking me, all I have to do is go file a report with the Magadan Sheriff's Department, which I plan to do. This is crazy. I mean, I've done filed like 60 of these reports in the past year. It's exhausting. And it's only going to get worse when I lose my car. So it is what it is. Good thing I've been training to kill somebody, right?
What? No, don't be doing that. Don't be training to kill. She's been trained to kill people? Not to be healthy? And all this other crap she talks about every day?
So it was an hour ago. I was at the park. The video is titled, "It's 2025 and I'm not turning back now." If you would go like to watch these guys pull up to me. I did not realize that there was 2 men in the car. I only recognized the driver. And I didn't know. I don't know these people. I've never seen these people in my life. They don't know me. They should not be out here following me around on my run. They should not be trying to make contact with me in
Oh my god, don't. Fucking, this better not.
the park.
Thank god.
I want to see from the video if I can see the car. No, more than likely someone else is going to get murdered.
Stop murdering people.
And I'm
Or
going to be in
trying
prison yet again for something that wasn't even my fucking fault. Something that I didn't even do. Something that I didn't ask to happen. Maybe that's why. Maybe God has a plan for me. Maybe he does. Maybe he's trying to open the world's eyes through me.
Making a face right now.
I mean, it's crazy. It's unbelievable, the position that I'm in.
Well, I'm gonna let her cook so I can get coffee, and hopefully she live doesn't. Boy, that was what I was trying to do before. That's what I was trying to do before. I came back
And
and
these
she's
behavior-
gonna go sleep in a tree, and then this guy was saying I'm a deadbeat dad, and now we're here.
Behaviors are absolutely because of porn.
Porn.
It's
Say no
rotting
to
their
porn,
brains.
Say yes to stripping.
Social media has made them too comfortable with trying to come out and meet people and oh, I'm so bloated. Not only did they know that my service was spotty, but they were counting on that. That's why they were going towards them tracks. And then I'm running up the hill and they're sitting at a stoplight. And I said, that ain't the same Jeep from earlier. There's no coincidences. I fucking knew when I saw it that it was the same fucking Jeep. I have this happen so many times.
Let's just say that sentence again. They were stopped at a stoplight, where would be an intended place to stop at, so that wouldn't be suspicious to be stopped upon a stoplight. You fucking maniac.
As soon as I saw it, I started recording. They done, apparently there was 2 guys in there, because there was 2 guys in there when I saw them at the stoplight. The guy that was driving earlier was in the passenger seat and it was a different guy driving. How fucking scary. And they were headed towards those train tracks. When does this guy pull up? I can't even find when he pulled up. Maybe it was after I put you on the camera stand. I think it was. I think it was right after I put you on the camera stand. This is crazy. Yeah, God does need to come. God does need to come. Social media is not the problem. People whose brains are rotted is the problem. Thank you. Like, Jesus Christ, people will try to discourage you because they're jealous of the opportunity that you have. Don't listen to the haters and strive on. People are crazy. Lord. It was right before we started working out. I got my headphones. Now I feel crazy because I can't find it. It's like YouTube's gaslighting me when I know that this took place. And y'all were there. Y'all saw it. Where is it at? Oh, God. $3.44. I think. No? Did I have to go live twice? No. Oh my God, my Bluetooth was hooked up. I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry my sound was messed up. Yo, I don't even see when they pulled up. Like, where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. I see the car. All right. It's farther in. It's like 21 minutes in. I'm on the phone. Nobody gives a crap. I have real problems. That was the same Jeep that's going to be in the short that I just posted.
Oh, did she just say she doesn't give a crap about me because she got real problems? See, I'm not a real problem. But this is also, what's this delusion she's talking about?
Hold on one second.
Yeah, show me, bro.
It can be expunged.
Brooke or Heather has a
So
Tesla.
they're damn either A, watching me when I'm going live and figuring out where I am clearly because they've done found me 2 or 3 times. They were just following me through the fucking city on my run. They rolled up on me at the park when I was working out. I'm glad there's a record of this.
Oh, but now.
At this point, I'm used to it. I go through these things every week. This is nothing new. It's just the one time I can share it with you guys. And hell, there's been dozens of times that I've shared this stuff. What is going on here? There we go. So he goes to pull up. He tries to talk to me. I told him, I don't talk to strangers. I'm working. I'm working. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
So it's a different person.
Yellow shirt and a hat. It's the same Jeep. Creeps. They were headed towards those railroad tracks that I was running on while I was on live. I came off the railroad tracks and started heading back up to the hill in my truck, and they were setting a stoplight. They come off of a side road that hits those tracks.
Really? We're beating Brooke and viewers? This video is unavailable? Why? What? Look what she did. Look what she did. She deleted the video? I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Brooke is being stalked by a Jeep from my last live. Been removed? She straight up, she didn't even private it, she removed it? What? Is it because you got half the viewers as Steve? It's better count. No. Did that bruise her ego? I've never seen her do this. I've never seen her remove a video. See, this is why it's good we're fucking live sniping her. We have that now. That's my content now, Brooke, if you try to upload it. We could copyright strike her, but I would never do that because I'm a good little angel, and that would be really nefarious. Wow. So I was just talking about this earlier. It's like, I've never seen her delete a live, but one day she's gonna. And that was today. But we got it live, so. Good job, guys. Good work, team. See, this is why we do what we do. Now when someone asks, it'll be because I don't make the rules that just work here. And this reason, she deletes shit sometimes. Very rarely. Did she realize she was wrong and she wasn't getting stalked and she felt stupid? Or was her ego hurt? Or did she do it by accident? Is she gonna come back? I don't know. Here, we'll put this back on. I'm never gonna smoke this bowl or fucking get my coffee. I'm still supposed to be right back, but I'm fucking keep getting lured back in.
Those miles today. I wanted to know if it was not. That's why there's no homeless people. That's why they're running them off. It's a bad look for the city.
No, you guys, good job for believing in me.
How about... Here's what I was thinking. Yeah, a lot of homeless people do use drugs. There
The police because you left her channel? No, and she... Hold on, I'm gonna find her lip.
are a lot of drunkards that... Absolutely. But not all of them are the same. And for the ones that want to have good lives, that want to give back, that want to do good, they should be allowed to do that. There should be resources for people such as myself.
If you see her go live and I miss a notification, let me know.
But because of the economy, there's just not. In New York alone, there's a shelter. There's several of them. It houses over 63,000 people. It's multiple locations in New York to help the people of New York that are homeless, struggling. Currently, all of those positions are being filled by illegal immigrants. The American people have been forgotten for votes.
I wish there was a record of the stupidity, like all the lives. I do wish that there was I do. Because when I'm sitting in my comfortable house one day helping people, giving back from my business, I wish that there was a record so that I could hunt down these people, find them on Facebook, and blast them for the evil beings that they are. Jealousy is not a good look on anybody. And you know what people are jealous of is my character. The fact that I won't sell my soul. That's why I'm in this position, because I refuse to suck dick for money. Yeah. But you know, a lot of people, a lot of women are going to be jealous of that, because they would love to be in my position, love to be pretty enough to have the opportunity. They would love to have men stopping and trying to kidnap them. There's sick women out there that love that type of attention. There's absolutely sick women out there that think that a man's attention, that it makes their value go up. How stupid do you have to be? I don't know, man. I had a pretty rough childhood, but I never once thought that giving my ass away made me a better person, or you know what I mean? Like, I never thought I never fed on male attention. I'm not like that at all. Even
She said that women want to get kidnapped. Is she insane? You fucking insane.
when I was working in the clubs, I hated it. I hated it. Hated every fucking minute of it, unless I was drunk or high, which is why I got high. Which is why I got clean. And I walked away.
Which is why I got hot.
Away from all of that. This economy, I feel bad for the upcoming generation. You know, such as people like my bullies, the people that have been cyber stalking me. I feel bad for them, because they're going to have a lonely, miserable, short life. Very short life. When you're 22 and already freaking 300 pounds, sorry, bud. It was nice knowing you by 35.
Jordan Valier just gifted 1 memberships.
Thank you, Jordan. Welcome, plain and simple, to being a member.
So,
You can now use the Brooke emojis. There's a couple of them. Her thinking really hard and her giving us a finger.
statistics. I'm not saying this to be heartless. I'm saying it statistically. See, that's why people hate me, because there's no lie in that. That's the truth. That's what happens to people that don't take care of themselves. And every single internet bully that's ever showed up on the scene, they all fit the same MO. It doesn't matter what race they are. They all look the same. They all have horrible characters. They're all bullying a homeless woman for no reason. No reason. Now, they might have some absolutely ridiculous floating down denial river reason in their minds, but it's not a logical reason, and it'll never be. Never be. You know, something that makes my case different than other cases. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things, and I've already explained them. But, you know, only the smart people are going to get that. And those are the people that are out here trying to truly help me. The people that have listened to my story, the people that have followed me. People need closure. People need healing. When you're 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, you don't even know that yet. You're still a child. You're still a child. Absolutely. And when you're 43 and you look back on your life, you're going to laugh at how stupid you were. Now, whether or not you'll feel guilt about bullying me, I don't know. I could care less. I've already erased you from my memory. And matter of fact, I just went through my phone and deleted everything. All the screenshots, all the evidence, because here's where I'm at. It's clear to me
You deleted all the evidence? That sounds really stupid, actually.
that God has presented me with an opportunity to save myself and to save other people. Why he's putting me through this, maybe it's so I can wholeheartedly say this is what they face. This is what homeless people face. This is what society treats them like. You go and slip and fall in a gas station, you fucking cuss, because if you had money, you could absolutely sue for something like that. Would I? Absolutely not. I'm not trying to take that man's business. I was trying to simply make a point that this is dangerous, and you have old people in here, exclusively old people and drunks and old people. So I was simply trying to make a point that this is dangerous,
And of course, I'm on the phone with you guys blabbing my mouth, so people take me fucking literally when I said, this is dangerous. Somebody could get hurt in here. If I had money, I could sue. And that set that old lady off. You want to know why? I can look at her and tell you why. Because we're in the middle of a food desert. That's the only place to eat for 10 miles each way. Each way. So that's why she got mad when I said that, because that's her favorite spot to get hot dogs and burgers. That's her only spot to get hot dogs, chicken, and burgers. I get it. I get it. All you got to do is go watch the video and you'll get it too. That's why she got offended and got her old granny panties up in a ruffle and a bunch in her ass. See, I understand every single perspective. And if there's a perspective I miss and you point it out to me, I'm sure I can see it from that perspective. That's the great thing about me. That's what people lack in society. They're incapable of putting themselves in other people's shoes. Well, that's something I'm a fucking master at. A master.
Yeah, okay.
I can look at somebody from 100 yards away and tell you how they feel and I can tell you what their mood is. I don't know how I'm able to do it. It's a gift from fucking God. But I can read situations, moments before they start to happen.
Hopefully I don't crash my computer.
And they say I'm Brookie. I'm probably delusional.
I'm doing a very important mission that, like I said, I hope it doesn't crash my computer. I'm gonna have to, like, keep an eye on it.
Oh, look, another one that I've done blocked, but somehow keeps coming back to my channel. I don't need a place to stay. I had a place.
Oh, she's live again? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
And they were actually headed towards the train tracks where I would have ran. Here's the tracks that run through the city. They were waiting at the end of the tracks. I would have ran right dab into them. And it was 2 men this time. The guy that was driving in the video that you'll see was in the passenger seat this time. The short is trying to upload. They were absolutely watching me on live, absolutely stalking me, absolutely trying to interject themselves into my life. And then Lord knows what they were going to do to me on those railroad tracks. This is not a fucking game. I put my life in danger every day to warn the public of how bad these issues are. If you have daughters, granddaughters, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. This is not my fault. No one is going to victim blame me when this is my job and I work for YouTube and Google. Okay? This is my job.
She's not, like, technically wrong. Like, when you get paid, it says Google when you get paid.
No one has the right to interject themselves in my life because they've made up some parasocial fucking relationship in their puny little brain because their brain is rotted from watching porn all day long. We don't victim blame on this channel.
You do all
it's
the
crazy.
Victim blame all the time.
It's crazy. And I go through this every week. Every week. Sometimes a few times a week. Sometimes day after day.
She said she graduated from Harvard the other day. That was wacky.
I am, Matthew. That's why I don't talk about it. Thank you. That's another thing. I have shit like this happen all the time, and then I keep stuff close to the vest because I used to be a lot more open, and then I would have these problems more. So I started keeping stuff close to the vest, like where I go to school, what I'm going to school for, who my teachers are, what city my school is even located in. Why would I want to tell the internet that? Because I didn't even tell the internet where my job was. I was hired at a job last month.
You should video.
I was there for less than a week before internet trolls called my job and had me fired. They bombarded my employer, his Instagram, his...
How did they find the job?
Facebook, his Google page with lies. Called him, told him lies, and then bombarded his business with bullying, to the point that he had to cut me loose. So which is it? Do I not want to work? Because when I got a job, y'all called and had me fired. If you didn't call and have me fired, then I'm not talking to you. But I know my stalkers are watching. They're always watching. They're obsessed.
I didn't get her fired. I was against that.
Why would I?
wanted
I
to
didn't
see,
even tell.
I was excited to see Brooke at work because I knew she was going to film in there and stuff. And I was like, this is going to be like a new crazy season. But we just got her back in the stupid truck.
Anybody where I was working.
You
And
did tell
somehow the
people.
internet found out where I was working. Why would I want to tell anybody anything? It's a miracle that I keep doing this.
How did they find it? I remember the video she was posting. They're probably still up on her channel. I've heard the fucking place.
Yeah, you know, it's just, it's crazy. And I'm glad that it's filmed because there's going to come a day where I'm going to have to defend myself. And all of this will be played in court at a murder trial. It's unfortunate that I have to prepare myself for that. But I'm the only one out here protecting me.
I gotta show you guys all the threats James Soroka's made to me after, because like if anyone thinks Brooke is, I don't take Brooke seriously, and there's nothing to worry about actually.
Are not laws in place that should be on the books, that should have been created when the World Wide Web was even opened. We are so far behind when it comes to the security of children and women and perverts on the internet, the way that they go after them. You think this is bad? Imagine how they treat children on Roblox. Imagine how they're
Roblox, her and fucking Heather Gillespie with the Roblox.
trying to get to your child through the Xbox. Look at the perverts out here chasing a grown woman through the streets. And then think about how an innocent child could be victimized the same way I am. And then you give them a phone anyways. But I'm the problem. Duly noted. Anyone saying that I shouldn't put my life on the internet is part of the problem. You like to live with blinders on. Probably because you're part of the problem. You would act like that. You'd be chasing some girl around town watching her live. This is not the first time. Need I remind you about the Planet Fitness incident with the guy that went to every single Planet Fitness in the Myrtle Beach area looking for me when I first moved into my car? I was completely indigent. I hadn't eaten in days, had not showered. I was at Myrtle Beach looking for work. I had job interviews there, so I drove all the way out there, wasted hundreds of dollars in gas to go to these interviews. I get out there, there's no resources. I finally find a Planet Fitness because there was several in the area, and it might have been Myrtle Beach or it might have been Charleston. I can't remember. I just remember that there is a Planet Fitness from the coastline. There is a Planet Fitness every 2 or 3 miles off the highway. There's about 15 of them. All of this is recorded. I can't remember the logistics or the details, but this guy finds me and he walks up to my truck window that was down about that much. I was actually on live with you guys, and I noticed this weird guy pull up in a work truck with a work vest on, and I was like, what is he doing? He doesn't belong here. Well, maybe he's gonna go work out on his lunch break, okay? I noticed him immediately, and I should have panned that camera around, and that is why I pan the camera around always now, because this was my first incident with a pervert hunting me down off the internet. And I had this feeling something wasn't right. I could look and tell that he didn't belong there. And sure enough, the moment I got off alive, I was in the back seat doing something. I think I was packing a gym bag to go into the gym to shower. And I look over, and he's standing right here. And my window was down far enough for him to reach his hands in and put his hands on me if he wanted to. So I played it cool. He said, hey, I've been looking for you. He said, I done been to every Planet Fitness in the area.
That was peanut butter and jelly.
He said, I don't follow you, but my friend follows you. You know, it's so funny because when he pulled up, he was watching his phone as I was on live. Then I get off of live and he approaches me. He said, yeah, I got to go do a job, but my friend sent me over here to give you some money and some gas. You know what he didn't have? Money or gas. So he gives me this bullshit story, and I'm trying to play it cool. And in the name of content, I said, well, let me get your number. Because I just wanted to make a point that he was looking for a fucking date, looking for what but not one places.
Well,
ladies, this is exactly how you get murdered.
I like that.
So I said, let me get your number. So he gives me his number. I go into Planet Fitness. He drives off. At this point, I am so freaked out. I was in the full throes of CPTSD at this moment. I go into the gym, and he hits me with the text message. So, when's the last time you had a sit-down dinner? You don't need everybody's help. A lot of these people out here will play off of your situation and how low you are to try to get what they want out of you. Time and time again, people will use you, eat you up, and spit you the fuck out. Stay away from people like that. They're dangerous. You piss them off, and they're going to come after your throat. They're unpredictable, manipulative, cunning. Ironically, he was looking for a girlfriend, and he had been watching me on live, and he heard I was in the Myrtle Beach area, and I was headed to Planet Fitness to shower. And so he hit every single Planet Fitness looking for me until he found me. And then he sat in front of me while I was on live, while I finished my live, watching me. And then he approached me.
Always feels like somebody's watching me.
This does not just happen with
Brooke's
YouTube.
song.
This happens with all platforms. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook.
Snapchat, yeah.
Women are being stalked all over this country, and men too.
That's right, Brooke. Men
It's
too.
not the platform that's the problem. It's humanity that's the problem. Society.
There you
They
go.
think that
Well,
this behavior is acceptable. Not all of them, but the perverts that sit around playing video games and watching porn all day, they think that this is normal.
that's why she took her first stream down. She's being sneaky.
Because there's no laws on the books preventing them from behaving this way. No laws. What? The news where someone kidnapped this girl that was 10, and he said he was 15 and kidnapped her. I saw the 12-year-old that raped somebody the other day. 12-year-old little boy sexually assaulted a little girl. It'll only get worse because of cell phones. All these parents have the idea that their kid would never, and their kids are the main ones wrapped up in some nefarious shit online.
Well, everybody's somebody's kid.
It'll get, one day, 10, 15, 20 years from now, from all of the negative psychological impacts of cell phones, there'll be laws on the books preventing children from having them. It's just going to take a while to get there. And it's going to take a lot of fighting against electronic companies, you know. These companies, these gaming companies, these phone companies, they want your child addicted to this shit. They want them to have an iPad and
Oh, we did it?
virtual reality
Mission
glasses
complete.
and an Xbox and a PlayStation.
I got scared that she might delete, like, the Walking Saga. So I downloaded the 46 videos of the Walking Saga. And it's all downloaded now. So, like, she can delete that. If she's like, yeah, I see you guys watching me walking around. Then I'll be like, that's alright. I got it all saved. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey.
And, you know, they don't care about the safety of children. They don't care about what's in the best interest of early childhood development for the brain. And that's a fact. And so parents are going to have to start fighting back. And I do think that some states are passing laws to prevent children from bringing cell phones to school. I do think that that's a good start. Watch those grades skyrocket. Watch those grades skyrocket. Children are begging for knowledge. Children are begging for attention. Children are begging for guidance. Children are begging for discipline in this country right now. Parents don't know how to parent. But don't take my advice, because God knows I'm not a parent. Don't take my advice, okay? I'm a horrible person that should give advice to no one, so I'm gonna shut my mouth, okay? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What do I want to eat? I need to eat something. It's 2:30. I can't cook here, but I wonder what I want. What did I buy? What did we get this morning? Protein. I can't believe that avocado still ain't good. It's still not right. Stuff to eat. No, I can't find anything to eat.
Oh,
Am
no,
I the
my
only one that goes
headphones.
grocery shopping and then they're like, damn, I still ain't got nothing in the house? I don't know.
Whoops.
I might take a load off for the rest of the afternoon. That shit's ridiculous. You know, the sad thing is I go to cops with the information and tags and these videos, and they won't give me any information
Peanut butter and jelly number 4.
about the suspect. And I think that is fucked up.
This
I
is
should
sandwich number
legally be able to
5.
know who I'm dealing with, and I should be given the name and birth date of whoever's tag number that is, whoever was stalking me, and they won't do that. And I think it's bullshit. If they can fucking stalk me, why can't I know who's stalking me? Especially when I'm filing a police report and it's an actual case. It's probably a good thing they don't give me that information, because with a name and birth date comes an address, honey. I'm telling you, I am so over this shit. So over it. You ever seen that movie Enough? I'm about to turn into fucking Jennifer Lopez. 100%. I'm exhausted from
What did Jennifer Lopez do?
dealing with this type of behavior. And for the first year, people gaslighted me and called me crazy when I was going through PTSD symptoms. By the grace of God and my own strength, I've made it out of that. It's just crazy. It's unfair. So unfair. 19 to get a cell phone. I've seen that too. Was that the UK they did that? Norway? They need to do it in a lot more places because it's getting ridiculous. These people like get fixated. They're like, oh, I like bacon too. That's the love of my life. Oh, she uses Tide like me. It's the love of my life.
Would you come on a panel? How could we get in touch? You have Discord, PB&J?
Like,
How would we be able to verify as PB&J? I guess like if you sent her $11,000 on Cash App, there'd be receipts for that, right?
oh God. I love sanitizing wipes. That's the love of my life. Like, really though, tinfoil. I don't know if I got any tinfoil. Bacon does rule. Bacon does rule. That's a whole meat category. Like we got steak, chicken, and bacon. Steak, chicken, and bacon. I love some bacon, man. It's so crazy because like I've talked about this problem, this epidemic of perverts, and they literally
This is funny. PTSD, post-traumatized by Steve DeLive.
put themselves in the position to be filmed and stuff. I baited 3 or 4 different guys in Ashboro the other day. Got it all on camera.
Hated them.
I said, remember I walked around Ashboro and showed the park? Well, I slept in that park intentionally just to get content. 4 of them. Ain't that crazy? It was 4 guys in 3 different cars. All I had to do was, oh, look at this park. Look at this train tracks. I'm going to take a nap. Bye, y'all. And they just fucking come through the gate like it was nothing. Revving their engines. Blaring music.
That's exactly what an engine
crazy.
sounds like. Like a fucking gremlin.
Who has time to just come out and try to find some random girl off the internet? Hey, Jamie. Bacon money. Thank you. That's exactly how much. Listen, you can get bacon. You can get bacon that'll last in the car. You get it out the cold section. It's already pre-cooked bacon. It'll last in your car for a while. I had a pack in here for 2 months, and it was still good because the way that they season it. Thank you so much for the flowers, Ricky.
Will they season it with the chemicals?
Ricks. You see how I just make up stuff? And the party hat. Thank you. The bacon, the way that they process it, it's shelf stable. It comes in a plastic Ziploc baggie, but once you open it, you got to eat it all. But it's great for car life, but I don't know who can eat a half a pound of bacon in a day. But it is thin, so I have before. I guess I can. I think it's a half pound. It's like 12
jerky,
pieces. I don't know how much bacon comes in a pound. And it's already cooked. Yeah, turkey bacon's probably better for you, but you know, you gotta have your luxuries in life. I'll take that real bacon, please. I mean, honestly though, I work out so much. Unless I have to go to turkey, I don't plan on it. Although I do like ground turkey and spaghetti.
That was her.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I
Impression of
wonder
her engine revving.
how long it's gonna take to upload. I couldn't believe it when I
Barrel
first saw it. I
engines.
said, that's not them. And then I pulled out the camera and I said, that is them. And I didn't even know it was them. I thought it was a him. It was a him. It was two hims. What creeps. Shorts.
She's wearing the bonnet.
Oh, look at this. So I go to post it and YouTube made it private. They do this to me all the time.
I don't know what that means. Belly evil?
The guy at the park rolled up on me on my run. There he is sitting at the fucking light.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Droning in the scenery super chatted $2. Different outfits, if you're worried about stalker.
She should get a couple costumes to go undercover. Thank you. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate you.
Same Jeep. Same guys. Same tag. I don't think you're going to be able to hear what I was saying in the video because I have on headphones, but yeah, you can't even hear anything. YouTube didn't pick up the sound. I have this problem with YouTube all the time. So you can't hear nothing I'm saying, but that's the same Jeep. If you go back to the 2025, it's 2025, Nothing's Holding Me Back video from this afternoon. If you fast forward to 21 minutes, you'll see the same Jeep pull up at the park, and it's a guy. I didn't realize it. Apparently it was 2 guys in there. The guy tries to talk to me, and I tell him I'm on the phone because I was on live. I have them do this all the time. Then I get off of live with you guys. I go for a run, get back on live. All of this is recorded. We start heading down railroad tracks, and my phone messed up. I lost you guys. I started headed back towards my truck, and they were sitting at the stoplight right where my truck was.
It's like a horror movie. Right when we lose Brooke is when all the craziest stuff happens. And then she comes on, tells the story, messes up the story, deletes the live stream, even though we still have it. We sniped it, and then comes back and tells the story again. It's so spooky.
LAX 2150 was the license plate, I do believe. And it's in the video. The 21-minute video, it's in that video. It was the same Jeep. So they had to actually, they were making a left-hand turn to come right past me. And I looked back and it was the same tag. And the same guys. I saw him when they were sitting at the light. He had on the same yellow shirt that he pulls up in the 2025 video. And they were headed towards those railroad tracks where I would have ran smack dead into them. It's crazy. Super crazy. Thank you again, Jamie. Oh, yeah.
What would Jessica Messica do?
I've accumulated a list of over 70. I've had to file over 50 police reports. I have. Hold on. Every month, I have a new one. New list of descriptions.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Droning in the scenery super chatted $2. She's addicted to male attention, typical Karen.
She is. I mean, like, she wants attention from pretty much anyone, but like, that's who gives her all the money. PB&J is, I'm pretty sure, male. Give her 11 grand.
Tags. This was for April. January. It's ridiculous. December. Every time there's a weird car with weird tags, I write it down. White work truck, GMC, 2-seater, green lights on the bottom, older, maybe 90s or early 2000s. He saw that I was awake and then he pulled off. He was coming towards my truck, had gotten out of his vehicle until he saw me up. Imagine you're parked by yourself on a non-busy road in an empty parking lot. and you notice some pervert roll up trying to look through your windows. I have that happen all the time. People see my channel. They know I live out of a car. They think I'm asleep in here. I've caught some guy back here. I literally lifted the curtain, and it was a 60-year-old man approximately going like this through my back window in a Best Buy parking lot where there's cameras. Did y'all see the mama that tackled a suspect that she caught peeping through her daughter's front window? Let me tell you what happened. So there was a mother that pulled into the driveway of her home. There was a suspect, a 6-foot-tall man who was approximately 22, 24, 25 years of age. He had on a hooded shirt, long black joggers, and sneakers.
And Brooke has taken this and put it into her memory for her profile the next time she sees somebody.
And he had the hood up, and he was bent over, peeping through her daughter's front bedroom. And the mama pulls into the driveway and sees this. And she starts yelling at the guy, "What are you doing? Da, 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 da." And she immediately calls 911. Well, 911 gets there. There's surveillance of all of this. It was a few years back. 911 gets there, and they find the suspect hiding in some adjacent neighbor's yard. He's like standing up trying to hide. And they're like, "Come here." And he takes off running. He hits the main road where Mama Bear was standing out there with her 14, 15-year-old daughter. And the cops cannot get this asshole. That mama, it's all on dash cam. If I can ever find it, I'll post it. That mama fucking tackled him like she was a damn defensive linebacker, okay? She dropped his ass. She hits the ground too, but when she grabs him, she actually positioned his body to hit the ground. And so he took the brunt of the fall. And the cops come over and immediately put him in handcuffs. He's like, I'm sorry. She's like, "You fucking pervert." She's like, "Don't you ever come back here. Don't you ever come back here." Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So what he was doing is actually very common, and this problem has gotten worse. It's called voyeurism. It's the start of sex.
It's like a well-known thing from back in like the Back to the Future days. Remember Back to the Future? And his dad was a peeping Tom in the tree and he fell. But then his mom takes him in instead and like starts hitting on her son. But from the past, or no, from the future, he's in the past. And then he's got to make him fall in love. That's Back to the Future.
Sex crimes. Most perpetrators like Ted Bundy, who else? John Wayne Gacy, he was a voyeur. Who else?
And Marty McFly's dad.
Jeffrey Dahmer, he was a voyeur. Richard Ramirez, he was a big voyeur. This is the start of a sex crime. It is a sex crime. Peeping on someone unbeknownst to them is illegal. Peeping through a person's blinds to see them naked is illegal. And that actually victimizes this young girl, because then she's wondering, well, what all is this pervert saw? And did he take pictures? Did he sell the pictures? Did he post them online? It creates all of this doubt and insecurity in the victim's mind, and it re-victimizes them over and over. So for those that want to say, oh, it's not a crime, you're a weirdo and need to be on a watch list.
The guy that she keeps talking about, we can go back and find it when her video inevitably cuts out.
That is the start of a sexual predator. Anyone that we catch doing this needs to go to prison for life, because it's going to result in them actually being a rapist one day, if not a murderer and a rapist. This is how these things progress psychologically, and it starts with voyeurism. So what this kid was doing was spying on an underage girl in vulnerable moments. There was a Netflix special, I think it's still on there. There was a guy that for like 30 years was secretly recording people in a motel. It was like a flat level, or it was a 2-story motel, but like the top was like an attic crawl space. And he had wired cameras to all of the vents going into the room, so he could literally see what all of the customers or guests at the hotel were doing. And he recorded all of this and kept notes on all of extensive notes for like 30 years. And there was a Netflix special on this. I do believe it was called Voyeurism or something. Hold on.
Oh, the Netflix special on voyeurism. It's
what
called
was the
voyeurism?
Netflix documentary about voyeurism? Voyeur was the name of it. Voyeur. You need to watch that. That was in 2017.
I guess that's what we'll watch tonight.
These types of problems are becoming worse and worse. How many times do we hear about a woman going into a changing room and finding a recording device? Or a child going into a bathroom and discovering a recording device? That is voyeurism. That is a sex crime. That is the start of a rapist. It progresses into rape and murder. But these things are not to be taken lightly. The stalking is not to be taken lightly.
We just get everyone come around here. It's a fun time over here.
It starts with stalking, then it turns into rape and torture and murder. This is scientifically documented through other killers such as Richard Ramirez, Ted Bundy, okay? This is not to be taken lightly. Any girl that is going through this, you absolutely have the right to have your
Hey, Carly.
claims heard, and nobody should be gaslighting you or dismissing your claims of being stalked or gang stalked. This is a huge national problem. I'm not the only creator that goes through this. I will never take my channel down because of this. All I will do, I'll use it as fuel to expose these things even further. The same pervert that's talking about me on the internet is the same type of loser that would be out here in the streets stalking me.
That's crazy, Brooke.
That's what he's doing.
What?
That's what he's doing.
She whispered
When you
it.
tell somebody to leave you alone and do not contact you, and they keep doing that, that's
I'm not contacting her. I've never reached out to Brooke in my life.
stalking. That's stalking.
I agree. I've never reached out to her. Like, I think so. She was like, that same pervert on the internet who's stalking me online would stalk me in real life. Got tired of hearing some things that were untrue. Oh, you mean like a majority of her things? So you're not on Team Brooke anymore? Thanks, LT. I don't think I am. But Brooke thinks so.
Because I have a job to do. No one else is going to bring awareness to these issues. No one else is going to try to save people. It's on my shoulders. So as much as it puts my life in danger, I've committed. I committed last year when they like to drive me fucking crazy by stalking me.
Gang suck. No, we're good little. You guys are good little angels. All right. You guys would never do anything nefarious. You live by Jessica Messica's rules. What would Jessica Messica do? Probably the right thing.
I gotta
right?
eat. We're gonna do a Subway sub, probably veggie. I need the protein, but I'm not a huge fan of cold cuts because of the bacteria. And then the quality of the meat's not what it used to be. Y'all hear my bra making that noise? That's my bra, if you can hear that. Is where the buckle connects.
We can't hear your bra.
I'm squeaky. Somebody hand me the oil can. I need some WD-40 on my shoulders. I'm turning into the Tin Man. They always do such a great job at this Subway. Curbside zone. What the flip? I thought I had front seat parking. I reckon not. We'll go to the one next to it.
I want Burger King.
I'm hungry, folks. Voyeur, that was it. That's a good documentary on what I'm talking about. The issue is 10 times worse than that.
Stabbed who in self-defense? She said she busted down their door, so it was a break-in at her, and then well, first she knocked out the one girl's teeth with brass knuckles, and then started stabbing the other girl, and then stabbed the first girl, and they had a bunch of stabs on their arms for trying to protect themselves, and then she ran off in her Escalade, and she was ODing, so she fell out, and she died, she said, and then the EMS was saving Brooke instead of the victims, but they still got to the victims and saved them, and then she went to jail. And she said that she believes she did all that, but that her mind was a juvenile, so she shouldn't have went to jail for all that. But no, that's Brooke's fucking recollection of the story. There's a live on it. It's actually, if you go to my channel, I think it's the video that is featured. It's like, I found the video, Brooke gets stabby or something, and we watch it there. We watch her explanation of it, because it's pretty insane. And that's that.
But that's a good start for somebody who doesn't know what voyeurism
You might not
is.
be.
Subway, me too. Me too. Y'all see the level of sexual harassment that I have to face as a rape survivor? Do you know how hard that is? I get no grace. Oh, music. They probably got music on. Hey. I'm all right. How are you? I'm gonna do a 6-inch, please. Italian herbs and cheese, please. I'm just gonna do a veggie.
I should
No,
grab
thank
some
you.
food while Brooke's grabbing food. We'll eat together.
Lots of spinach, please. Green pepper, cucumber, black olives, onions, banana peppers. And can I do like 2 tomatoes and then oil and vinegar and mayonnaise? Thank you so much. What'd you get on your Subway sandwich, Manny? Hey, Vanessa. Y'all starting to talk like me now. Jamie. Thank you, ma'am. Y'all have a great one. Y'all are funny. I looked at it. I thought you were talking about a P.O. box, and that's why I was skint, and I was like, P.O. Lice? You mean P.O. box? And then I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're talking about Officer Hottie over here. Listen, I didn't even know police existed like that in this town. I thought they were all different. We'll call it different. Oh, Lord. Let's go eat. Let's go eat. Y'all don't all make a quick decision at once now. Mama, you ain't supposed to be parking there. She's looking at the sign now. She's like, I'm parking here. I don't blame you. She's like 90 and she looks like I got her mother with her, who's probably about 120. You park wherever you want, Mama. You let them know that curbside parking should have been for you. It should have been a handicap spot. You tell them, Mama. Take your power back. Park there anyways.
Oh, did PB&J say how much
Go ahead, sweetie.
money they spent on her?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going straight. No problem. Another 100-year-old victim. They're all 100 here.
Aw, give face.
It's worse than Jacksonville. I thought Jacksonville had a lot of old people because everybody moved to Florida. They moved to Florida and they retire.
I guess, like, what made you want to donate to Brooke, I guess? Like, what was it, one of her sob stories? Is it just because she's a fiery redhead with knives that stabs people? Did she remind you of someone in her life? Like, was there a reason? Do you just have, like, a lot of money? Do you give a lot of money to other people?
Madison has them beat, honey. They all 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot on the accelerator. Let's go find a quiet place to eat. I'm just trying to make sure my service is not messing up. Crazy. I wonder if that video uploaded. I have the hardest problems with my data. I got Verizon and Boost Mobile, and yeah, it did upload. It's just crazy. It's like, why?
That's right, video game junior.
Same shit, different day. Now I'm gonna be on the lookout. At least I have 2 different videos. One of him actually approaching me, and then the other one that fits it's the same car. If you look, it's the same car. It's silver. That's why I was calling out details. That's why I was calling out details. Well, I'm protected if anything happens to him. Let me wash my grimy little fingers, and we're gonna drink some more protein with this. I got this milk. It's fine.
Is it though?
Listen, welcome to car life, where sometimes you gotta chance it in life. I think it's fine till tomorrow. What brings you into the ER? What
Oh, I thought that was creatine. I was like, she's gonna put creatine on the fucking sandwich?
brings you into the ER?
What brings you to the ER? She says that a lot. That could be a t-shirt.
I think it's fine. No, it ain't like hot or nothing. It's just room temperature. God, my little paws were dirty. We did push-ups on the ground.
Welcome to car life where we drink chunky milk.
God, there's like dirt around my watch. Jesus, Brooke. I'll go take a shower later. I like to take a shower before bed because I don't like to get my bed on clean sheets with a dirty body. You know what I mean? I need to wash that cup out too for protein. These onions are poignant, honey.
Yeah, I'd imagine like some kind of like not milk, not like dairy from an animal that'll go bad within I'd say a few hours of being in the heat. Like they should probably like almond milk. I like cashew milk. Cashew milk's pretty good.
I got a trash bag around this piece. Clean the rim. Two trailer park girls go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Sorry, when I haven't had food, I'm a little delirious, okay? My mental health starts to slip, homie. It starts to slip. I'm a slipping and a sliding. All right. Ouch, that was the rib. Oh,
Oh, Peanut Butter and Jelly says, so I had an ex-girlfriend, stripper, substance abuser, lost children to CPS. Like, they were your children as well? You both lost your children to CPS? Or was it like children from a previous relationship or something? She lost her children. So her story was familiar. My ex never kicked drug abuse. That was the initial, like, caught my attention. Okay. That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing.
can you hand me a water? You see me struggling and you ain't trying to help me at all. Damn. Come on, man. I thought you were my friend. Damn, I think I put too much in the dish.
To get information like this, like we got from Critter. This is why. For information.
Soap in here. I do it every time.
And because there's a market for it. There's lots of reasons. I don't make the rules, I just work here. What would Jessica Messica do?
Bathroom
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
I got a scrubby kitchen brush that I'll take to it. Clean the rim real good. I've just been using it so much that it's a mess. All right. That was dish soap and a Fabuloso rag that was like soaking it to get the smell out. God. And it's still a mess. Milk. We're gonna throw the rest of it away, unfortunately. How many ounces is that? It's about 9 ounces. I'm gonna do 10. Come on, heifer. Act right. Lock the doors. Don't forget to lock the doors. We got stalkers on the loose. I'm gonna do some more of this. The reason I had to get this one is because the other
Stalkers everywhere, man.
one is causing me stomach issues. So I'm gonna drink this because I know that it works. It's also got the BCAAs. I have dyslexia. Sue me.
So Peanut Butter Jelly says the children were young, not biologically his, but like you were like acting as like the stepfather, I assume.
It's got the good stuff, and it doesn't. That stuff I'm still gonna drink because it has creatine in it. So I'm gonna try to do this every other day, and then this is gonna be my main protein every day. So every other day, 1 scoop, and then this is every day, 2 scoops. Sometimes I do more than that, depending on my stress level. If I can't eat from stress or my CPTSD is acting up, then I have to eat more protein to stay alive and to keep my mental health in check. Because if I go...
She lives off protein powder and fast food. Thank God for the fast food, actually, because I was worried she was going to get, like, rabbit starvation. I don't know if that's what it's called. But if you... I don't know. They told us this in school. They're like, if you eat only rabbits, you'll die. And then... So, you don't do that. But all she does is eat fucking protein powder and electrolytes if she's not grabbing something from, like, Burger King or Subway or Culver's or Wendy's.
Without eating, then I start to lose my mind.
Or taking a bite of lobster and throwing it into the wind.
Diet is so important, and I did not realize this. It's crazy that it took me 5 years to realize this after getting sober, but here we are. At least I know what works, you know? If you're skipping meals, skipping breakfast, there's a better way to do things. So much better way to do things. And like, like, I had that energy water earlier, and that's all I've had. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I took my caffeine intake from over 600 milligrams a day down to now 80. And I've been working on that for 6 months, since October.
You gave her $500. Ah! That's not good.
I'm trying to get to where I don't need any pre-workout or caffeine at all to get my workout in. Now I've gotten to where I don't even need it to start my day. I wake up, oh, that's what I need to do.
Probably went to gas and creatine.
Electrolytes. I never made any. I wake up every morning, I drink a bottle of water, then I'll either have a glass of greens or a glass of electrolytes.
You guys know the rules. They can't be mean to you guys. I don't care if they're mean to me. You guys can be mean to them. And that's how the world works.
And then some protein and or breakfast and protein. Like I'll have like 2 boiled eggs. Fruit until noon is a good thing. Yeah, I guess because I wake up and I drink so much water and I replenish my electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, potassium. I guess that's why I don't crave energy stuff anymore, because my body is doing what it's supposed to do and it's operating the way that it's supposed to operate, so my energy is up. Hair.
Protein is
I
expensive.
didn't even want to work out today. I'm glad we did a little something. Let's see what my steps are. Well, I got at least a mile on that little 16-minute jog. All right, electrolytes, protein, and a sub. All right, y'all ready to eat? I got the Italian herbs and cheese. And I also got olives, green pepper, banana peppers, tomato. Let's just try it before I start putting more stuff on it. Cheers. Come, Lord Jesus, be our guest, and with this sandwich, let us be blessed. Amen. Thank God.
Fuck, I miss Subway.
They always do a good job. There's usually a guy in there, a young guy, blonde hair. He's my favorite. He does the best job. But they all do a good job.
It's so weird when Brooke has crushes. They should be scared for their life.
Subway always slaps.
I'm surprised she doesn't hate it. She usually hates everything she eats. It makes me really want Subway.
They didn't give me your napkins.
Makes me want to risk
We need the Fabulosos for
dying
this.
for a week
That
to eat
onion
Subway.
is poignant. My bra is getting on my nerves. Can y'all hear that squeaking?
Oh, I kinda heard it
like
for a
Tin
second.
Man on a rainy day. I don't know. It's the clouds. Are you farting? No, it's my bra. It's my bra. You a little gassy, honey? No, it's my bra squeaking. I swear. Oh my God, this guy is so pretty. Those clouds look like the Simpsons. And that's so funny.
Simpsons.
Good afternoon. Caffeine strips the electrolytes from your system. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. Ah, that is so true. Coffee is a diuretic, so it's gonna dehydrate you even more. So if you're drinking drinks that are full of like Celsius, horrible for your liver and kidneys, by the way.
Oh, peanut butter and jelly. I guess like I was curious about this as well. So were you the person she was talking to when she claims that like this person said that maybe you're a little paranoid, and she took real offense to that and then blocked you? Was that one of the times she blocked you?
In my opinion. Don't worry, it'll take 30 years for all of you guys' livers and kidneys to fail, and then a lawsuit to ensue, and then everybody will be like, oh, they're horrible for your liver and kidneys. I'm ahead of the curve. I just know things. So I don't drink them. Those Celsiuses, in my opinion, it's going to cause some major lawsuits someday. Major. They caused me severe kidney and liver problems. Like, to the point I thought I was going to have to be hospitalized.
I'm glad that I could host a venue for like Critter and PB and J to talk openly without having to worry about Brooke like blocking them. Start deleting their fucking messages from history.
That stuff is horrible, and it's a diuretic. Coffee. All of that stuff dehydrates your system more. For every cup of coffee that you're drinking, you should also have water behind it. You need to be matching your coffee intake with your water intake, and then you need to have more water than that. Women need to shoot for 2.7 to 3.7 liters a day, and guys need to do above 2.7 liters a day. Where's my phone?
You about to mute herself?
I didn't even know this.
I think we're like 20 seconds behind, but it's like on 1 point.
And if you're working out like I
speed.
do, then you're going to need it even more. Women are supposed to shoot for 2.7 liters a day. Men are supposed to shoot for 3.7 liters of water a day. If you're not drinking anywhere near that, that's why you feel bad. 100%. That's why your skin's breaking out. That's why your hair's falling out. That's why you're constipated. It's why you're depressed. Swear to God. I know it sounds crazy, but just try it for a month. I give you a challenge. Try it for a month. You don't have to drink out the whole 3 liters a day. But if you're only drinking 1 or 2 bottles a day of water, which I know most people are because they live on soda and coffee, I know the stats. I know the obesity rate.
So she looks up his stats.
If you're only drinking a bottle or 2 of water a day, and you go to drinking a liter of water a day, you're going to notice significant changes in your energy, the way that you sleep, the way that your body produces food, or the way your system works. You're going to notice extreme differences.
Okay. It was early in our talks. This is what PB&J is saying. She was describing all of her diagnoses, and diagnoses. I just said, is it possible you could be paranoid? Wrong answer. I wonder what she would have said or done. She probably would have blocked you anyways if you called her a hypochondriac. But, okay. I mean, like, I appreciate the context. I can't remember what Brooke said you said. I think she said, it was like in reference to people stalking her.
What is it called? Sometimes I can't remember them big words. The way that your body, your stomach, processes. The way your body processes food. Your skin will clear up. I mean, the amount of women that I see that are in their 20s with their hair falling out is unbelievable. Is it the food or is it the meds? Because there's no in between. It's something. It's something. And babe, here you can have the ass in. I just dropped something. And I'm vacuumed yesterday. Damn it, Bobby.
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Clyde Frog super chatted $5. Next beers on me. Cheers, beer mugs.
Oh, thanks, Clay Frog. Appreciate you.
I think it was a crumb. Banana pepper. Those onions are loud. I'm ready to go home. I'm sick of being here.
Gotta zoom out.
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Jose Sanders Journey's livestream super chatted $2. Review me.
Thank you for the 2. Let me see after.
It's the beach. Where's the beach?
Oh, I saved this thing.
7 out of 10. Protein. Water. The first thing I want to do is go to Hannah Park and skate because I haven't skated in forever. It's been like a month since we've skated. I used to do that every day. Especially in 23. That's what helped me lose weight. That was a cardio I used to do. I hated running because I was a smoker. I still am, but not like I used to be. But I get no props for that. No props for even trying. No props. No grace. I wonder how many times on average it takes a smoker to quit once trying. I wonder how many times on average they have to try to quit smoking before they actually succeed. You know, like pedophiles, they have like 13 victims each, approximately. I wonder how many times it takes to quit smoking. How many times does it take for them to quit smoking? How many times do they try before they quit? 30 more or try. I knew it. It can take 30 or more tries to quit smoking. This is my first honest, well, this is my second attempt. Call me a break, man. Six to 10 times average. Some other studies indicate that it may be closer to 30 attempts for some individuals to quit successfully. You don't say. Well, hell, how many more cat lives do I have? 6 to 30? We on track.
6 to 30? No, you have 2. You died 7 times. There's 9 lives to a cat. How do you get 6 to 30?
Number 2, sue me. And the nicotine patches are more expensive than the nicotine itself. It's cheaper to buy vapes than it is to buy nicotine patches. So the fact that I'm even trying to do that when I'm already so freaking broke is a miracle in itself. Just
flying over.
Just a drop. Clean and white. Fabuloso. Water. Till next time. I like to let it soak. Protein. Oh, that 5 pounds should last me a month or 2. Come on. Scoot over, you heathen. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, I was lining those up. Oh God, it's 100 degrees, it feels like, y'all. What a beautiful day. Filled with perverts. I'm just glad that it's all coming full circle. Because I truly lost my mind last year. I did lose my mind. I got something in my teeth. Yeah, everywhere. Let's go throw this away and find a bathroom. Oh, it's tearing. No.
I'm assuming, Sluggo, it's when she had her, she was stuffing her face, and that's when PB&J was able to talk.
That's better. I hope my phone works. I'm ready for a shower and a bed, y'all. I'm gonna chillax tonight. Work on content, do some studying. I wonder what I made on my test week. I've really been working on trying to get A's. The practice tests that I have to do throughout the week don't go towards my final grade, but the test at the end of the week on Fridays does. And my
Oh, we're driving, so it's gonna freeze now?
essays do too.
Oh, no, we're good.
Although she hasn't sent me an email for another one, so I'm wondering how often I'll have to do those. I'm wondering if it's every 2 weeks or once a month. If that's the case, then I'll do 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 for the semester. If it's once a month, you know what I mean? My phone ain't gonna work nowhere. I gotta go to McDonald's, I reckon. That's the only place I can think of that they got trash cans and a bathroom. I also want to try to hike that mountain again this week. I'm glad I didn't do it
Thanks
the
for
other
the
day.
beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Spadesuit JLO Spadesuit became a member.
Thank you for becoming a member, JLo.
Because I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it. Not like I was trying to do it. I'm trying to run it. I wouldn't have made it. Y'all want to come with me? You can. Welcome to McDonald's, home of the formaldehyde French fries. How can we kill you slowly? Let's go potty like a rock star and get this onion smell out of here. I do sleep in the truck. Say hello to my little bed. Been in here for about 2 years now. Bathroom. Lock bay. So we don't get robbed today. Hold on, they got music on.
Oh, the music. That's nice of her. I guess. She's probably back in a second, so there's no point in switching to the on foot stream. How much more of that on foot stream do we have actually? Pound power. Powered laptop. Oh, we muted. I might review. I gotta like check out some of your stuff first. You want me to review you? Like react to your content? Is that what you mean?
You know, for me to have fell asleep on my hair last night, it actually don't look too bad.
Beanstalks? I know. Brooke is tall like a beanstalk.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. I's not mad. I ain't mad at you. Look at my hair on the door. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Betty, you're turning into Cousin It. And it ain't even your fault. It's mine. I's it. Y'all, I'm fat and sassy now. I'm tired from working out. Oh, what a workout. Oh. Oh, I'm about to run. It smells like Subway in here. Like they're onions. They have a particular smell of onions. Whew. I'm gonna have to air it out. Y'all, I don't know if we're gonna hang out tonight. I think I'm gonna take the night and relax.
Hell yeah. We got
Excuse
Tony.
me.
We got Tony anyways.
I got some cleaning I need to do in here. I got prepping for the week for content in school. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna be off the grid. I don't get started.
Oh yeah, I'll find like the hurricane streams. Do you know when it was from? Do you remember like the date?
Sometimes I'll be able to check comments if I'm lucky. But I'm out in the sticks like this. I'm like, is it over here? Is it over here? Come on, man, come on. Like I'm out there like that trying to check you guys' comments. So y'all see my service issues, and I'm in the city. We went for a run in the city and my phones were messing up to the point I had to stop filming. So it's 2025. We're on 5G. Things are getting better. You know what I mean?
I think he left, but the next time he comes back, we should ask him about the oil change.
It's me. It's my fault that my Verizon and my two Boost mobile phones weren't working. It's my fault. I was doing something wrong. Of course. I love you guys, and we will talk tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow is the Lord's Day. I'm looking forward to it. And on the 7th day, he rested.
Truth or lie?
And we should rest tomorrow, so let's do that. And we'll catch up tomorrow. I love you guys. Pray for me. God knows I need it. And to all you stalkers that are coming out here finding me in the streets, when they find your dead body in the ravine, there's going to be footage of you stalking me. So just know that the first thing they're going to do is take your phone as evidence when they find your dead body, and they're going to see that you were stalking me. And I might go to jail for a week, but eventually they'll figure it out and they'll let me out because I've been recording all of these instances. So all you're really doing is putting your life in danger. Love you guys. Pray for me. God knows I need it, and I'm praying for y'all. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Happy Saturday.
Be good little angels. I'm always a good little angel. I would never be nefarious ever in my life. All right, we'll finish up this one because it's only 40 minutes. I'm already 10 minutes in, so there's like 30 minutes left. And then I'm going to go away for a bit. And I'll be back for Tony tonight, horizontally. Because, I don't know. I like the horizontal streams better. I think I got to kind of like go to the horizontal streams. It's sad. Or like learn from Emma666. Her horizontal streams aren't like messed up like mine are. I don't know what I did to them. Something happened to him. Something.
Place this day. I will never live with another fucking man again or another person. I own a house. I own a house. It was stolen from me.
How does someone steal a house? Is it like Heather Gillespie stolen? Like it was under Randy's name the whole time, and then you were crazy and they got like a restraining order on you?
And see, that's another thing I've been thinking about. Like, why would God see me change everything I changed these past 4 years and still make things not work out for me? Like, there's been ample opportunity for good things, jobs to come my way. I've filled out 8,000 applications. This is not my fault. This is because they marked me as a child abuser. And I'm not getting into that right now. One of these days, we're going to sit down and we're going to go over the entire case file, my motion of discovery, and I'll let you make your own judgment. How about that? That was my plan from the start. But as you can see, I have internet bullies that are absolutely obsessed with me. It's crazy. I guess he thinks he's gonna get rich talking about me, like I wasn't gonna air my dirty laundry out, like I'm not an honest fucking person. See, that's what they hate about you. If you have an ounce of truth to you, you're gonna be hated by many people. Yep.
What's she talking about here? Video game gooner?
Just the fact that you're able to stand up and say, wait a minute, that's a lie. People hate you for that because they're incapable of doing it. And then that makes them realize that they're incompetent. They're not good people. They start viewing themselves, well, this person doesn't lie, doesn't steal, doesn't scam on people. It pisses them off. It makes them look inwards at themselves. They look at themselves. They're like, well, she's homeless and an ex-drug addict and was accused of this, and this. I mean, it physically hurts me to even say it because it's just so vulgar. It really does. Never once did I think running my mouth to somebody, a government official, a social worker. I never thought that they had the power to do this, but I'm here to tell you. Donald Trump's here to tell you. And Daryl Hunt's here to tell you. These are all innocent people that have been hung up on crimes. And Daryl Hunt was actually from the same area. He did 16 years in
I don't know those people.
prison.
Except Trump, I guess.
For rape that he did not commit. He has a whole foundation. And I don't think it's open anymore since COVID. I'm cramping.
She said that video game gooner, you're going to jail.
I used to love the Grateful Dead. I can't wait to get some food. I'm starving now that I've cooled off. Now it's cold. I've realized that anything under 69 degrees is cold. You're going to double up on clothes. I ended up
Under 69?
putting on that dirty gym shirt. I've got on 3 shirts, 2 pairs
At this point in time, Truck would be back at Uncle Randy's place.
of socks. One is a long sock. I do have another pair of thermals, but I have nowhere to put them on. And you got to be careful because I'm telling you right now, people hate homeless people.
My house is like 62.
I had problems when I was living in my car every day from just existing in my nice truck. I could understand if shit was hanging off the top of it like the damn Beverly Hillbillies, but it wasn't.
Nah, this is the I lost my truck grift that she made over $1,000 on.
People saw that Chevy and they was like, oh, she's a racist. Oh, God, she got an American flag. She's a Trump supporter. Yeah, bitch. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I have common sense, yes. Oh, great. Yo, my stomach is killing me. I don't know what's going on. Probably need to go pee. I don't think I've used the bathroom since a minute. Where did it go to? So I sat down and opened my computer to film a video and realized that I could plug my phone up to my computer. My computer was halfway charged. So I sat down and charged my phone with my computer, and then looked around the corner of the building and realized that there was an outlet in a box that somebody had left open by accident. It's supposed to have like a lock on it. Oh God, and I've gotten the worst heartburn because I haven't eaten today, and the acid reflux, like my stomach bowel is burning my stomach, and I have no antacids. There's no gas station open. There's not a gym or anything for miles. And when I say miles, I mean to 20. And I've got blisters on my feet now, and one of my toenails is bleeding. I don't know what happened, if it got lifted up or something when I was walking, or maybe going through that creek. I don't know. Have no idea. So I'll go get some bread at 5. It's like, and that's only if they open the inside at 5. There's a chance that they might not open it until 6 or 7. Maybe walking will warm me up for a minute. I am going to get off here, though, because this thing drains my battery, and I want to be able to make my phone last until at least 5 or 6, until I know that McDonald's is going to open. Here's the thing. I've got to figure out something tomorrow because I can't walk anymore. My body, when I say that there's something pulled in my left shoulder, something pulled in my left leg, I have about 6 or 7 bruises on my feet from walking freaking 52,000 miles a day, and more than that now because I'm still walking. This is how it was in my car. You cannot sit anywhere longer than an hour or 2, or the cops are going to harass you.
52,000? She walked 52,000 miles. I don't know if she's trying to exaggerate, but she walked 52,000 miles.
And I know you might say, oh, well, I would just let them harass me. I did. I fucking did.
Yeah, if there is no "this is live" stream down here, then it means that it is the walking saga, where she pretended that she lost her truck, but just parked at Uncle Randy's place to have people donate to her so she could get the truck back, kind of thing.
And then they want to pull all your shit out and search your car at damn 2 a.m. when you were asleep, and they rolled up mad that you parked somewhere. Hold on one second, I'm about to pee.
52,000 miles. How far is 52,000 miles? I mean, it just converted to kilometers. How many miles is the States across?
Tell the truth. No, Austin, tell the truth. You said I made $465 a day, but what's the rest of that sentence, you liar? What's the rest of that sentence, you liar? See, people like you are gonna burn in hell from trying to prevent good people from surviving. And look at you. You live at home with mom and daddy. You don't pay bills. You're up at 3 o'clock in the morning probably snorting coke, you fucking loser. You know who's up at this hour? Homeless people from anxiety and fucking mania, and crackheads. Everybody in this goddamn chat right now, over half of you sons of bitches are probably crackheads. That's the only people up at this hour, honey. Don't flatter your fucking self. Don't flatter your fucking self. You bitch.
Apparently the States is only fucking 2,800 miles from here to here. Is that, I don't know if that's right. If that's right, that's fucking hilarious. 52,000.
Jealousy. You see the jealousy coming through? She made 406. Yeah, I did. Those were people. Some of my followers that
This was published on my birthday.
that was trying to help me find a place to stay. There's no fucking hotel. There's no fucking Uber out here. There's no Greyhound. There's no nothing. That's why I've been walking the entire fucking day, because I had to relinquish my truck. Yeah, that $465 is the only money I've made in 3 months. So tell the truth when you're lying, okay? Like, at least tell half of it. Tell it halfway the correct.
Nah, she says Uber doesn't exist out here, which I don't understand.
Jordan Valier just gifted 1 memberships.
Thank you for gifting a membership, Jordan. Welcome. I don't know who got it. Does not say. Welcome, Seesaw. Hey, Seesaw.
Way. Fucking idiot. See, this is what I'm talking about. I wish these comments were behind, because it stems from jealousy. Imagine being jealous of a fucking homeless person that can't even find a bench to sit on. This is the first bench beside that fucking bench over there.
Well, it's interesting. You bring that up. Why doesn't she get paid from Kicker YouTube? See, at the time, YouTube is sending her out a pin, because when you get monetized on YouTube, to verify your address and your bank account, they'll send a pin out, and then you got to put the pin in online, and then you can start getting direct deposit into your account.
Tim H just gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, Tim H. So what kicked this fucking psychotic journey off was she didn't get the pin, so she was like, it's UPS, is blah, 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 and then I guess she got into a fight with someone on the phone with Ally Financial, so she dropped the truck off at Uncle Randy's place, and then she packed a backpack, and then she left everything and said, it's all gone now, and started whipping her watches into the forest, like a completely sane person. And that kind of leads us to here. She said she wanted to go sleep in a tree, but she's just kind of outside of I don't know what this place is. Somewhere she found a charging port.
That I've sat on the entire day. I've been swimming through fucking creek beds and shit. Stupid people. They're so stupid. I wish these comments from the lives stayed. I wish they stayed. Because I want to remember. I mean, I think that my life, being bullied my whole life for doing the right things, I think that I can remember that. But it would sure be nice to be able to find those comments. The ones from the lives. And I'm talking about the past 2 days. I typically delete negative comments because I don't allow negativity on this channel. I have to deal with enough of that in society. When I'm on my channel, I'm not listening to it. It's my domain. Sorry. You don't want to allow me to heal. You want to bring up old wounds that I'm not ready to talk about, just like an abuser, to throw me into a stage of fucking mania. You're blocked. People are pathetic.
One of the things she said she made this channel for her kids one time, even though the reason she made this channel changes like every day.
If they tried 1/18 of what I've been trying for the past fucking 4 years, opportunities are endless. Opportunities are endless. Here's the thing, when you work for companies and they don't pay you, this is what happens. You become homeless when you work for shiesty fucking people at Uptown Tavern in Eden. Go look it up. Will you do that? You won't do that. You won't do that. Go look it up. Go look it up. Uptown Tavern in Eden, North Carolina. All the evidence is there, baby. Go to Google Maps. Google it. Uptown Tavern, Eden, North Carolina. This is what happens when employers, when you work for 2.5 months and your employer does not pay you. The rent man doesn't give a fuck. My rent just rolled away. And my face is breaking out already. Right here on my chin. Where did it go? Right there. And another one right here.
Whoa, C-Pilot. You fucking crazy person. Drug addicts are the problem. Drugs aren't the problem. People like Brooke are the problem. I love drugs. Some people don't know how to handle their drugs. But don't go after the fucking chat, because that's one of the rules. So get the fuck out of here.
And then one on my neck. So the next time you see a homeless person and they look disgusting, just know that I've only been out here a half a day, a day, and My feet are black right now. I haven't showered. I feel disgusting. I have on everything that I own at this time.
Going after sweet innocent Liz, fucking whatever that person's name is. I already forgot. Sea Pilot.
Hold on one second.
Seaman Pilot.
Yeah. And I can't go to sleep because if I fall asleep, then I'm at more risk. And grass is wet. There's no woods to go to, honey. I know that people can't conceptualize. But here, you know, I was just thinking I should have a training school for people to become human, to teach them how to show humility and integrity. I need to have a training school. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to send you out into a fucking city with no money, no resources, and no cell phone.
And maybe that's why she says, like, every day I get up and I help people. And I'm like, who do you help? Maybe that she thinks the channel's helping young girls.
There you go. Go find a job.
After teaching them how to strip on her other channel.
Let me know how it works out.
Here's how you get into the sex industry. Now, here's how you get out. Do drugs. Don't be homeless.
Because that's what society expects homeless people to do. And it's impossible. I'm here to tell you it's impossible. Without a car and or a house, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're so fucked. Well, I'm gonna wait on this restaurant to open because I'm starving. Luckily, I've been pretty on guard every time I've seen a car. Oh, did I tell you that I was in a parking lot earlier? I think you heard me told that cop. I was in a parking lot, and I see a guy with a brown bag in his hand. He was drinking, and he saw me, and we were walking like, how can I explain it? I was walking one way, and he was walking another way, but it was kind of like, so I was walking this way. How can I explain it? I was walking this way, and he was walking this way. And when he saw me, and it was probably about 50 to 100 yards, when he changed his whole direction to head right towards me. This is the shit I'm talking about. I used to have that happen in cars. I've had dudes hunt me down off the internet. And then this cop said,
That's right. If you see Brooke, you can't just keep walking the same path you're going to take to get to wherever the fuck you're going. You're going to have to, like, completely navigate a whole block around her, or else you're a stalker.
do you want to ride to the Huddle House? I really have been thinking on that. Like, why would you want to take me to a truck stop?
Take a shower.
One of the most dangerous places for a woman. My
Because you said you smelled.
side is really killing me. I don't know what's going on for the past 20 minutes. It's been hurting. I thought it was because I had to pee, but it's like pain. I mean, imagine running a fucking 20-mile marathon and then not fucking eating. Imagine how you would feel. Only got 2 more hours I can get breakfast, but here's the problem. I know when they open, I'm not going to be hungry. Because my vape pen, I can't hit my vape pen. Like, I need a C charger, and I ain't got one. Lost it. It had to have fallen out in the grass when we were sitting on that picnic table at the church after I got...
You mean when you threw all your wires and cords into the fucking forest with your watches? Could it have been during that time?
Got done with the cops earlier. I pulled everything out of my bag, and that's the only thing missing. Hell, I've been throwing shit away left and right. I threw away my fucking electric toothbrush. I threw away some hair clips. That one that had the crystal in it, threw it away. The book bag is really bothering my back. From my stomach to my back hurts from fucking walking. Walking on this concrete 52,000 fucking steps. Most people would have not even tried. The majority said, would have down and said, fuck that, I'll die right here. We'll talk in the morning. I'll let you know if I end up alive or dead. So far, there doesn't look to be anybody out here, so... I do wish that I could just, like, crawl in a fucking bed right now. My bed. I had a bed. I loved my house. But, you know, YouTube, I've been waiting 3 months on a check. They don't fucking pay nowhere near what people think. I went back and looked for 15,000 views on one of my shorts. I made $4.60 off of 15,000 views. Do you know how rare that is? I never get that kind of views. The fact
That is like an insane amount of money for YouTube Shorts. $15,004. Because like I've told you guys this before. I've heard of people getting millions of views and making like $3 off of it. So that's pretty good considering, Brooke. AdSense is shit on shorts.
that I even made $4.60, almost $5 off of it, is a damn miracle. I never make money off of shorts. Everything is different. They have it set up 4 different ways: AdSense, donate, like thanks and sticker buys, your memberships, and your ads and your shorts. Yes. So you can make 4 different streams of revenue. However, you have to have millions of followers to do that. To actually be able to pay rent and fucking pay bills, you gotta have, I would say, somewhere between 50 and 100,000 followers. Like, and they've got to be donated monthly, because half of the money that I make now comes from donations, and I haven't even received a check. That's another thing. If they would have paid me and not had all these weird complex vibes, like, and I was going back through some of my bank statements. Every penny that I've made in the last year has went to food, gas, and that's it. Food, gas, and basic hygiene. Every penny.
On shorts, yeah.
The majority being gas. Anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month on gas. I know a lot of people can't even conceptualize driving a V8 truck, but that's what it is. I don't make the rules. And then I told you guys 9 months ago that there's something wrong with the damn thing, that it's drinking gas abnormally more. I haven't had the $170 to take it into the dealership to get them to look at it. If I could get whatever's fixed wrong with it, I could probably save myself over $1,000 a month in gas. I've been saying this, but nobody listens to that. Everybody says, she's lying. No, bitch. I've actually showed pictures of my fucking speedometer. I've showed pictures of what gas mileage I'm getting, and it said 5.8 miles to the gallon. 5.8 miles to the gallon. I've showed it. You think anybody takes their time to go and look at the evidence? Nope. Just like the court didn't when they were falsely accusing me of harming children. Just like the court didn't go and look at any evidence. Just like the Walmart. Remember when those guys were out there for 2 hours burning tires from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock? And I finally called the cops. I finally, you know, after having my melatonin wear off, I already suffer with anxiety, extreme. Obviously, look at me. I'm going through fucking mania from trying to survive. I called the cops. You think they wanted to go in there and look at the evidence? Just protect the little bastards that are out here bullying homeless people. And people are like, why are you so angry? Gee, I wonder why. Gee, I wonder why.
She wants to get a Sprinter, a Mercedes Sprinter.
You let kids bully people. And when they grow up, they turn into big bullies. That's how that works. I know. I spent my whole middle school and high school studentry whooping ass, defending people. My best friend was deaf.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the only person who could be Brooke's friend had to be fucking deaf. Because, like, if she had to listen to this all the time, obviously they wouldn't be friends. That's hilarious. Of course your best friend was fucking deaf.
People used to have to try to bully her. They knew I wasn't an easy target. They knew I'd whoop their asses. I spent so many years fighting in school, defending other people. My criminal charges, my felonies, those are from defending my best friend from high school and middle school. His name was Joel. Yeah. We'll have to talk about Joel one day, because Joel wrote a statement on me.
Did he?
That's why I served 5 years in prison.
Because Joel wrote a statement on you?
It's always the ones that are closest to you.
Deaf Joel.
Always. Beyond friends and family.
Fuck, that was
And
funny.
idle
What are
hands
they
are the
going to go
playground.
check?
So if you're fucking with a bunch of losers that ain't out here busting their ass trying to survive, and or, you know, taking care of a family and working a full-time job during the day.
You can't be using slurs. I guess my mods are out right now. Hold on.
If you're not doing all that, then you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not. You're gonna stay stuck. You know, the difference between me and most people is that I've been living like this most of my adult life. I've just been surviving. Even when I had money, it was still the illusion of money, and people created problems to abuse me. I can assure you of that. So, like, when I was with my ex, if I wanted to go work, I wasn't allowed. And I thought when I met him that I was going to be able to get away from my abuser who would kidnap me. No, they plan to both abuse me at the same time. We're talking behind my back. They're best friends. Still are. Imagine finding out that your boyfriend that you have fell madly in love with,
Sorry.
number one, won't let you work, take care of yourself. And also, you find out he's talking to some man that you're trying to run from for 17 years. Your first original stalker.
Original, the OG stalker.
Oh, something that I want to tell y'all that was weird today. When I saw my abuser, he ran. He's never done that before.
He ran?
I told you guys that he fucking physically...
Because you're fucking scary. That's why he ran. Look at this. Stalked. On her face. Oh, no.
attacked me last, like, July. When I moved back from Florida, things were bad. He wanted to have sex with me, and I said, you're fucking 80-something years old. What you did to me as a child was wrong. I confronted him. When I moved back from, and he was living in my house. And I shouldn't have, once again, my mouth. Because 4 weeks later, I was evicted out of my own home. But 2 days later, he physically attacked me in the living room. I told him, I said, you don't deserve to even see your grandchildren. I said, this is probably why your own children don't come visit you. They know their father is an old pervert who ran an escort service for 30 years, taking advantage of women who couldn't even take care of themselves. Ooh, when you start speaking truth, boy, it starts hitting nerves and it sets people off. So he physically attacked me 2 days later.
That's who she's talking about right now is Uncle Randy. Uncle Randy is a family friend who she started like hooking up with. Apparently they were doing drugs together and stuff. That's where the truck is right now in this video. She left it at Uncle Randy's house, which is also her house, she claims. He stole her house somehow. Kind of murky. But that's like Uncle Randy in a nutshell, I guess.
He kept pestering me over sex. We kept arguing. I would leave my own house. I threatened to get him evicted, knowing good and well I couldn't do it. And surprise, surprise.
Like a sugar daddy.
I'm evicted. But when he saw me pull in that driveway today, he got missing quick. He doesn't want to be on camera. It's the first time I've ever seen him show any ounce of shame. That's the first time he's ever cowered from me. Oh, he knew I was on live. He was watching me. He saw me go down the road. Remember, I told you guys, he was stepping out of his truck when I drove by. He saw me.
Well, where's his live stream then?
You couldn't miss me. So he knew I went to my land And he probably jumped on live. He's got his phone in his pocket all the time. Right there on his bibbed overalls. So when I pulled up in the driveway, he was gone. You know, I was looking for him. No, I wanted to show that face, baby. I wanted to show that face. Because, you know, ironically, I can't find any pictures of us except for when I was in prison. That tells you how much right there. I loved being his victim. I couldn't even take pictures with the man.
Or you're just too high to take pictures.
When I was in prison, I had no choice to. He would show up for all my visits and put money on my books, acting like he was there for me and he cared about me. People like that, anybody that would ask you to harm yourself does not care about you. Anybody that would ask you to put yourself in a horrible situation does not love you. That's manipulation. That's codependency.
That's what he did. He was like, you gotta do these drugs. It wasn't like you, Brooke, being like, I really need money for drugs. And he was like, I love you, Brooke. I don't like you doing drugs, but I don't like seeing you upset, kind of thing. Like enabling you. I don't know, man.
They're trying to control you. 100%. They tell you when you go to prison, don't take the bag of chips. They say that you're going to have a bunkie that comes over and tries to give you snacks for that booty hole. You don't take the snacks. It's the same thing in real life. You don't take certain people's help. You just don't. Because they're going to want sex or some kind of repayment, and you don't know where that road leads. That's exactly why when I started the restaurant in January for these others.
So let me get this straight. Everyone else in your life that disowned you, hates you, your best deaf friend from high school wrote a statement against you, got you thrown in jail, and Uncle Randy was the only one willing to fucking help you. And this is how he gets repaid. Like, fucking Randy. Well, that's what you get when you help Brooke.
Sex traffickers now. They were getting the girls to prostitute themselves. They're not traffickers. They tell the girls to go home with customers. When I was working at that restaurant, they kept trying to give me money, and I kept saying, there's text messages of it. We've been over it. I said, no, thank you. I don't need your money. I just want to work and help your business grow. And help your business grow. And I told you guys back then, I said, I don't know where that road leads, and I ain't trying to get wrapped up in some shit. I wonder how many people go back and look around that time. That was just back in January. I had a channel then, and I remember drinking and spiraling and struggling and telling you guys that there was a lot going on that I couldn't tell y'all. I knew that there was people at the restaurant that watched my channel. So I can't be telling y'all on my channel that these people are sexually harassing me. And I needed that job so I could keep my truck. And that's why I stayed. I stayed and put up with the bullying, the harassment, the berating, the way that they would fucking treat me. I stayed and put up with the bullying because I needed to pay my bills at the end of the day. Just like I stayed at the winery. And guess what? The son of a bitch didn't pay me. So now I got a damn $10,000 lawsuit pending. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it to that now. I've done wasted $260 on a lawsuit. Which is a lot of money for that kind of lawsuit. Well, yeah. Because typically it's like $100, $96. To sue somebody civilly for 10 grand. Finally, I've been looking to block that one. So y'all be like out here talking shit to each other, and then y'all be like, block so-and-so. No, how about you be a good human and stop talking shit? How about...
So it looks like this took place, all this from September 28th to September 30th. Now that I have everything downloaded, I'm just looking at like the dates they were created. It looks like she may have edited some of them in December, which would have been weird, but I don't know about that. That might just be an error. guess that's interesting to know.
Be a decent human and not a piece of shit. Like, people are wild, yo. You started an argument in the chat with somebody else, and now you want me to come save you. How about no? How about part of the reason I'm in this situation is because I've done saved too many other people in my life? How about that? Save yourself by being a decent human and stop talking shit to people. Because here's the thing, none of y'all would be talking like this to each other if it was in real life. None of y'all would dare speak to each other this way in real life. You get behind your keyboards and y'all think y'all are little gangsters, and then when y'all see me in
Lecturing your chat.
public and I roll up and say, hey, yo, bitch, what's good? You ain't got shit to say. You're, oh my God. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with the world. Everybody, the internet's ruining them, man. The internet's ruining them. Fucking crazy world. The irony. No, you can say what you want about me, baby, but I ain't never been fake like that. And matter of fact, most of my life I've been hated on because I was real. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. Well, I hope y'all have a good night. I'm killing my battery. Y'all be safe. And we'll talk tomorrow. I'd ask you to pray for me. I'm going to pray for you anyways. But I highly doubt half of y'all are even Christians in the chat.
Alright, so that's how that ends. We'll pick up, obviously, tomorrow on It Was a Cold, Hurtful Night. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, and whatever else she does. Unless she's live right now. Is she live right now? But if she is live, I'm just gonna let her cook while I go, like, make food and stuff. She's not, because she said she wouldn't be, but she's a tricky little rattlesnake. She said she's going away for the rest of the day. So I'll probably be back when it's Tony time. Tony time! Alright, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care. You guys think that she was not getting stalked? Watching me? I doubt it. You think? Brooke would never. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Alright, guys. Bye.